today we'll be making this buy button. This is pretty commonly used in mobile games where you have a description, an image, and then how much it's going to cost. You also sometimes have a level to say like what level the object that you're buying currently is at. These are some examples of what I found in the Play Store. It's basically using the same structure. You have a description, then an image, and then how much it's going to cost, and also the level. So yeah, these are some other examples as well. Yeah, all of these are having the more or less the same structure. Cool. It's pretty simple to do, so let's begin. Hit R to get the rectangle tool and then drag one out. So it would look like this for you guys if you haven't rounded it off. So to start, let's round the rectangle off. Hit N to get the nodes tool and then drag it down so it's rounded. Just resize it a bit so it's a little bit taller. Cool. Now hit Ctrl Shift F to get fill and strokes, and then let's make the fill to just have blue for now, and let's add the fix up the colors later. After you've done that, let's add a bit of a thickness to this. So Ctrl D to duplicate this. While hitting Ctrl, drag it down so it moves perfectly vertically. Let's make it like change the color to something else, and then move it down. So this is going to be like the thickness of the button. After you've done that, let's select the rectangle at the top and add a stroke to it. So let's make go to stroke paint and hit this one to get a stroke. Let's scale the rectangle at the bottom so it looks like it's fitting properly. Yeah, while hitting shift, do the scaling so it scales uniformly. So yeah, so just resize it to be correct now. Okay, after that's done, let's fix the colors. Then hit G to get the gradient tool and then drag from top to bottom. Select the top node and make it, yeah, let's have it be this, and then hit the bottom one. After you've done that, we have to set the alpha to the maximum and then make it a dark color. Cool. Let's make this window part here. The money is the most important aspect of the button, so there's a lot of contrast here. So let's do the same. Let's fix the color of this down part as well. So select it, hit Ctrl D to get the dropper tool, and then select a dark color. We'll make it a little bit darker by going to fill and stroke. Cool. Great. After that's done, let's drag out another rectangle again. Let's make the inside of it white. Okay, it's too rounded now. Let's select it, the rectangle again, hit N to get the node tool and drag it up so it's a little bit less rounded. It's too big. Okay, let's go to stroke paint and also let's make it black. Cool. Okay, we'll have to center this properly. Hit Ctrl Shift A to get align and distribute, and then select the small rectangle, then shift select the big one. I've set relative to last selected, then hit center to vertical axis. Okay, that's done. So you might notice that there's like a shadow here. So this is sort of, it gives a nice 3D-ish look to the image, and it also helps separate the image from the rest of the things. So that's going to be pretty useful. So let's add it. Hit E to get the ellipse tool, drag it out. Currently it has a stroke, let's remove it. Hit Ctrl Shift F again to get stroke paint. Go to no paint, oh, did I drag oh no, I dragged the wrong one. So let's delete that. Hit E to get the ellipse tool, drag it out. If there is a stroke, remove it by hitting this X mark here. After that's dragged out, let's change the color to it to be sort of something like a dark gray and set the alpha to something lower, like half. Okay, now let's center this as well. Hit Ctrl Shift A to get align and distribute. Select the shadow, select this, and then center it. Cool. So let's just improve the colors a little bit. Shift F, make it a little bit bluish. Let's make it a little bit dark. It's too dark. The ones make a little bit better. Cool. So this is how it's going to look like. You can just export this PNG into a game and then add in the text later. Great. Feel free to save this to a playlist for reference later. See you.